4 decades after the first Earth Day in 1970, our world looks dramatically different. The global population has doubled, we're emitting 2.4 times more carbon dioxide, causing sea levels to rise, and more than 170 animal species have been declared extinct. In 2017, Mansfield Edwards, president of the Ontario Conference of the Seventh-day Adventist Church, envisioned an Earth Day event that would offer ways to combat these staggering statistics and speak to the nearly 50% of 18 to 29-year-olds who believe the church is anti-science. There, leading scientists and theologians would share evidence for the biblical creation account from different disciplines while emphasizing our responsibility to care for the earth created for us. 2 years later, at Ontario Conference's first ever Earth Day Summit, held April 21, 2019 in Mississauga, there was barely enough room to hold the thousands of guests streaming in between 10 a.m. and 6 p.m. Both the main auditorium and the booths were so packed, there were rows of people standing at the back. Themed His Creation, Ours to Care For, the event gathered a broad spectrum of visitors, people of all ages, religious backgrounds, ethnicities, and walks of life.
And what the summit is doing for me is that it's pointing me all that we cannot do anything ourselves. Everything belongs to God. So we should look to God in the beginning and in the end.
The opening ceremony set the tone for the rest of the event as a celebration of an intelligently designed planet. Opening the dialogue on science and technology, Daniel Lazik, retired aerospace engineer, shared that quantum mechanics makes a case for intelligent design with its theory that nothing can really exist unless there is an ultimate, intelligent observer whose observation makes it real. Tim Standish, scientist with the Geoscience Research Institute, then expanded on the stewardship implications of having a creator.
God, who created us in His image, cares about His creation. No creature is without significance. The Bible consistently directs believers toward behaviors that preserve the environment and that allow all creation to thrive. I hope that this meeting that we have today will be only the beginning of our commitment to environmental stewardship.
Throughout the day, several Earth Day Summit presenters made a strong case for intelligent design and God as creator, from both a scientific and theological perspective. Others focused on the why or how-to of environmental stewardship, which had a great impact on the many visitors.
I'd like to think I'm pretty pro-environment. I try to recycle, I try not to be wasteful, but I think the biggest draw for me from this event is the spiritual aspect. I've always enjoyed the sciences, and to see so much here about the connection between the science of the Bible and our faith, and what that means for conservation and for the environment.
And they can coexist very well.
Exactly, and it helps me shape the ways I can talk to my friends who aren't Adventists, who aren't even Christian, who aren't even religious. But also, seeing things like how to garden. There's a book by Adra on gardening and planting. There's some books on the water cycle. So things like that will also make little changes in life.
The Earth Day Summit also offered something for the youngest participants, with movies and special presentations for children and teens, including one on creation by Rich Aguilera of One Mustard Seed. There was a poster competition for elementary and high school students, an essay competition for university students, and even a photo booth with fun props. Most importantly, the topics were presented in a clear, understandable way for all ages.
Well, I think it was very interesting. I learned a lot of things about the earth and how to take care of it properly and how to take care of your body and things like that.
It's just amazing because you learn about science, technology, space, and like all the other ones. Like for example, there's like how like people say like you gotta think about like what happened in the past about food. It's like let's say like because like cows get beaten, turns to beef. Pigs get beaten, they turn into pork. So I learned a lot. It impacts me a lot throughout this whole thing as I look at every single like booth. So it basically impacts me. It impacts my life. It makes me think different about the world now around these days.
Moreover, organizers were pleased to see several Gen Zs and Millennials, their target market, taking in and learning from the event.
I thought it was very refreshing to see different opinions and views on one topic, which is where life come from, how was the earth formed in the first place, and to be able to see different answers from different fields.
Among its successes, the Earth Day Summit was also a model of partnership with the community, including presentations by the City of Markham, teaching participants how to weave a mat from plastic bags, and Wilson Niblett Motors of Richmond Hill, Ontario, displaying the most affordable electric car on the market, the Chevy Bolt. Jacqueline Tung, City of Markham representative, later shared that not only had they managed to create a full sleeping mat out of the plastic bags, but they also connected with a local church to start up a milk bag program for their VBS camp this summer. In the end, the summit succeeded in conveying that the Adventist Church is relevant in the 21st century, particularly with science matters, cares about the environment, and working with and for the community to care for the home gifted us and the people in it. Attendees were urged to sign a commitment wall so they could take specific action based on what they had learned. In the closing ceremony, Edwards assured visitors, "This is not the end, but rather the beginning of the Earth Day Summit and Ontario Conference of the Seventh-day Adventist Church. From now on, this will be an annual event," to much applause and cheering.